there's nothing that is not achievable as far as there is sincerity, and that I'm very concerned that if we continue to park the bus or continue to get involved in playing game, we're going to miss it. First of all, if we have to be to get it right, we must depart and take the path of responsible citizenship. And then in leadership position, leadership is a huge responsibility. And where there are conflicts of interest, you should be able to declare it and either step aside and be free from your conscience should be free. But this leadership as adulthood as a scam is depending on individuals, and we can get it back by insisting that whatever is stated as our regulation or laws must be obeyed, and sanctions, as one of the commentators said earlier, should be universally applied. There should be no sacred cows, and there should be no any scapegoat. Whoever is guilty is guilty. It is left for the law enforcement to accept plea for leniency if is acceptable by law, if there are provisions. But I think it's not that the laws are not there. The enforcement challenges are also there. The constraint because of our connectivity. But we must engender responsibility in our conduct, in our attention to details.
All right, let's react to some of the things viewers are sending in. One says here that he's writing in from Benue, John from Benue, says, my take on this subject is that the rule of law mechanism in Nigeria is faulty and therefore responsible for all manners of things. That's we are seeing today. God bless you all. Now, taking off from what he said, Nigeria, I have often heard, has one of the most beautiful laws. It's just enforcement. Is that your take as well?
Yeah, I think I subscribe to what he's saying, and many of us are aware that it's not even policy issue that we're grappling with. We have some of the best heads in this country, and that when you take any sector in our development, we have the best people around. But when it comes to implementation and enforcement, that is where you begin to wonder whether if it is the same people that promulgate or come up with these beautiful things. So we must of necessity be courageous and take it from like that our leadership training in Harvard that says leadership in 21st century, chaos, conflict, and courage. So you must that we call it triple C. So I think leadership conundrum should be addressed where we have even training for not only civil servants but every sector of our economy should imbibe that spirit of addressing our leadership deficit in 21st century, taking cognizance of the issues that have to do with courage and character in the discharge of our leadership responsibility. So I would call a spade a spade. And when there is a gap, we should be ready to fill it without fear of contradiction.
All right, we'll take more reactions from the audience. One says, yes, you're a lecturer. I wanted to look at a situation where students fail exam, but the school said it mandates lecturers to make sure that most of the students pass the exams. I don't know what it means here. Whether to award marks to people?
No, I don't think it is possible because we in the university system where I'm very, very conversant and familiar with terrain, is that there is a process. It starts from the individual lecturer teaching students. We have assessment process, continuous assessment, which is like a bonus. I call it bonus for the student because they give you assignment, you do it well, you earn good marks. You also participate in tests again, you do well. So you have some bonus ahead of your exams. So when the exam comes, you are just looking for something to be better grades to enhance your your cumulative grade point average. So I don't think that's a problem. So you now from there submit your marks to the department, where there will be a round table of examiners to look at all after the external examiner must have had his own input from another university to see that all the grades are accurate. You have been, so the internal examination body will look at it again before you take it to the faculty. Then the faculty again will review it again before you go to the Senate. So I think the process is so long that one person will just go and give somebody mark. I don't think it is true.
Okay, so the performance of students does not exactly tell on the capacity of lecturers, so to speak.
No, it's something that had to do with the students, because I mean, you were a student, you went through training, and you acquired a PhD. The PhD is not dashed to you on a platter of gold, no matter how dull you are. You have to go through. No, okay, you will have one day, because you look like a potential person that will go to grab a PhD from one university. So I believe that with that background, your students